Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. I'm back. Guys, I want to address something that's going on in the San Diego area where a pro-gun organization used an anti-gun politician's own tricks against him and filed for a red flag against him. I can't wait to tell you about this one. Before I jump into that, I want to thank the sponsor of today's video, and that's Lear Capital. Last year was a terrible year for investors, and predictions are that 2023 will be even worse with the upcoming recession. But what did have a really impressive year this past year was gold investments. I believe gold and silver are the safe haven assets to protect your savings and your retirement against inflation and recession. If you're interested in investing in gold, I suggest you call my friends at Lear Capital. The team at Lear will provide helpful information about purchasing gold or converting part of your IRA or your 401k into a gold IRA. There are a lot of gold companies out there to choose from. It can be confusing. I chose to do business with Lear Capital because not only are they the best around with over 25 years in business and thousands of 5-star reviews, but they also have a 24-hour risk-free guarantee where you can review your investment for 24 hours before committing to it. You can learn more at leargg.com or call 1-800-260-5075. Thanks to Lear Capital for sponsoring this video. So this all started on or right around April 4th, and then there was a follow-up on April 7th, and then we just had a follow-up. Literally, I just got something from San Diego here about something that's going on tomorrow, so I want to catch you all up because I've had a lot of people ask me about it, and I took yesterday off, and then I drove all night long to get here. So before I crash on the couch and pass out, I want to get this out to you. I'm going to show you some letterhead, some letters that are from the San Diego County gun owners who took this action against one of the politicians, one of the anti-gun politicians who, yeah, would have had anybody else's guns removed for the same issue. Let's check it out. This is the letter from April 4th, and you can see it was sent to the San Diego County District Attorney, the San Diego County Sheriff, the City Attorney, and the Police Chief. It says, law enforcement leaders, as you know, there are many current laws concerning firearms with which our organization disagrees, and we continue to work to get them overturned. I believe we all agree, however, that special treatment of elected officials should never be tolerable. Last week, a lawsuit against Supervisor Nathan Fletcher was filed, which includes accusations of sexual assault and battery, sexual harassment, and other illegal behavior. It is not unusual for those accused of this level of illegal activity to have their concealed carry permit revoked and a gun violence restraining order, that's their red flag, filed to remove all access to their firearms. In addition to the lawsuit, Supervisor Fletcher released a statement stating that he is too mentally unstable to continue with his campaign for state senate and that he is entering treatment for addiction. The purpose of this letter is to ask for an update on the progress made to revoke Supervisor Fletcher's CCW and to file a GVRO against him. He has been vocal about his support for GVROs and for heavily restricting CCW holders, especially when they are accused of violent crimes. I look forward to any progress update you can provide me. Sincerely, Michael Schwartz from the San Diego County Gun Owners PAC. If you're not familiar with San Diego County gun owners, they're not pro red flag. They're not. They're not pro yanking somebody's civil rights, their Second Amendment rights away over an allegation. They're not. But what they're doing is this person, this politician, does that to everybody else, so they want him to live under the same tyranny that he imposes. And they have called out the bluff, or they've called everybody's bluff. Sorry, I've been up for like 35 hours. And this was a follow-up, so that was from April 4th. Here's the letter from April 7th. And this is to the City Attorney. Thank you for your response to my letter of April 5, 2023. Predictably, your office will not petition a gun violence restraining order against Nathan Fletcher despite the sexual assault allegations against him as spelled out in his court documents and reported by every major news agency in San Diego. You have been public about how aggressive your office is when petitioning for GVROs in similar situations, especially when a GVRO isn't even required to remove firearms. You have pursued GVROs in hundreds of cases in which there was little more than an accusation of bad behavior, let alone an alleged victim of violent crime. Your office has issued a GVRO for a Facebook meme that offended a coworker. Your office has issued a GVRO against a roommate who was having a financial dispute. Your office has even issued a GVRO against a woman who caught her husband cheating while taking the word of the angry husband and then refused to drop the case after the husband admitted he made up the accusation. What makes Nathan Fletcher's case different? Why don't you take Fletcher's guns so he has to, like these other cases, spend thousands of dollars to go to court and clear his name simply because somebody accused him? There is an actual alleged violent crime committed against someone, which makes it a much more serious situation than most of your GVROs. The big difference in this case is Fletcher appears to be getting special treatment because of his stature as a prominent elected official. In your letter, you say you don't want to petition for a GVRO because you don't want to stigmatize people seeking help for PTSD and alcoholism, making no mention of any concern or compassion for Fletcher's alleged sexual assault victim. Does your office have a complete list of laws people can break and then avoid any related consequences by claiming PTSD and alcoholism? If so, could you please provide it to me? I know before I wrote my initial letter that you would not pursue a GVRO in this case. Your confirmation that I was right is proof that GVROs are dangerously subjective and applied capriciously. I can only assume that you are choosing to not pursue a GVRO because of how damaging it could be to your ally Fletcher's personal and professional life. San Diego County Gun Owners is asking that everyone be afforded the Nathan Fletcher treatment from now on. Don't just spare your friends from GVROs, spare everyone. If someone is breaking the law, law enforcement already has the ability to take firearms away. If someone is not breaking the law, why are they taking their firearms? To be clear, we continue to vehemently oppose the use of GVROs even in Fletcher's case. However, the subjectivity in issuance of GVROs, the lack of prosecutions for gun owners who are being falsely accused, and your political bias and extremism in these cases make GVROs dangerous to the people of San Diego. My initial letter to you and your predictable response was a successful exercise in proving the use of GVROs as bad public policy and how easily that policy can be abused by your office. Prove to everyone that your political friends aren't more important than the rest of your constituents. Prove that you oppose unequal application of the law by discontinuing your aggressive campaign to overuse GVROs. Sincerely, Michael Schwartz. So there's been an immense amount of pressure on all of the elected officials in San Diego because of the San Diego gun owners calling them out. Just plain as day. This is one of your own. You would have done it to anybody else, but you're not doing it to him. Why? And it proves that the red flags are BS. And then yesterday, on Easter, this came out. This is from Jim Desmond, one of the board of supervisors for the San Diego area. And this is related to an emergency meeting. Check this out. Board of Supervisors to hold emergency meeting regarding Nathan Fletcher on Tuesday. That's tomorrow. The Board of Supervisors will hold an emergency meeting on Tuesday morning to pass a resolution of no confidence for Nathan Fletcher and calling for his resignation from office immediately. While the Board of Supervisors does not have the ultimate power to remove Mr. Fletcher, this resolution will serve as a powerful statement for him to resign. Mr. Fletcher has let his constituents down and should no longer receive taxpayer funds. I am committed to working through the process of filling his seat efficiently and effectively for the District 4 community. Also, given these circumstances, the search for a new Chief Administrative Officer should be restarted without input from Mr. Fletcher. This is an important decision for the future of San Diego County, and he should not have any input in future decision-making. I encourage San Diegans to attend Tuesday's board meeting and voice their opinion. If you are in San Diego, this is a perfect time to go there and voice your opinion of their BS way in which they just use red flag laws as a tool of oppression and wouldn't do it to their own jamoke. Let me know what you guys and gals think about this. I think this is, it was a good move to call them out. Let me know what you think about it down below. I think it's a good move because they knew he wasn't going to do it. They knew he wasn't going to have a red flag filed against them. So this just should be used going forward to stop every other one from being issued. Yeah, let me know what you think down below. And until we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, carry a gun to keep you, your friends, your family, your community safe. I'll see you all on the next one. Take care.